Who Needs Meta here, back with another segment of Yugiopinions. Today I want to talk about why I feel if Glow Up Bulb got unbanned, basically nothing would happen. Plants would never be tier 1 by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of people think it would be splashed in other stuff, and that very much would be true, but I don't think even in those decks it would cause any type of scene or anything that would force anything out of the meta. And I'll just go over those in two separate segments. In two little bit pits here. First I'm going to talk about like the actual deck, the plant deck that Bulb was in, what made the deck really consistent. The deck is absolutely been hit to crap, as you can tell by the mat and stuff. I really am a fan of the deck. It's one of my favorite decks. But the deck has been absolutely annihilated, ban list after ban list, and, you know, with Debris Dragon, you know, coming back to 2, I feel like the deck could be continuing to get more support, especially since Synchros are seeing more prints, they're getting new ones out. So let's just kind of get into what has actually been killed in the plant deck. You know, Debris Dragon, it's at 2, was brought back to 2, but it's still at 2. This, Foolish Burial's at 1. Avarice is at 1. Mind Control is at 1. A 1-for-1 is at 1. Lone Fire Blossom is at 1. Dandelion is at 1. Scapegoat is at 1. Singin is actually banned. This went down to 2. This was at 2. And in terms of the extra deck, this is at 1, and this is at 1. I feel like this could be at 2 and absolutely nothing would happen. At this point in time, there's no reason for Formula to be at 1. And then its best extra deck options, Goyo is banned, Trishula is banned, and Brionic is banned. And in terms of the other decks that would actually play the card, would be like, one being Dragon Rulers. Why I feel like this I think is the biggest thing that people are like, oh my god, it's an Earth for Redox, and then it's a level 1 tuner that's reusable in a deck that doesn't need a normal summon to summon its level 7 monster to make easy level 8s instead of using Effect Failure. True, but I feel as if Big Eye and Dracosac are going places on that ban list. 3 copies, regardless of what happens, both those cards will not be allowed at 3. Also, another thing with the Dragon Rulers, Dragon Ruler tins are coming out. They're putting all 4 Dragon Rulers in tins, all the big ones at least, and they're going to want people to play the deck still in some way, because they obviously want to sell tins. You're not going to sell tins. Yes, they're splashable monsters. Yes, they go in other decks, Tidal Mermails, Tempest Dragunities, all that good stuff, Redox gadgets. But they want the deck to still somehow flourish. So how do you do that? Okay, we bring back Bulb. You lose your some of your extra deck options. You get some. You play level 8 Synchros. You get Bulb, and the deck goes from there. Lightsworns. What the fuck are Lightsworns doing? Lightsworns are doing absolutely nothing. It's perfectly fine giving Bulb back to Lightsworns. They're not that great of a deck anymore. And this is a deck that I feel a lot of people will always play. And same with plants. There will be decks that people will just play just because simply they were just beloved decks to people. And the last is zombies. Zombie plants were a deck. I feel like either one of these cards can come to 2 and Bulb can come back and nothing would happen either. Those are the 3 decks that I know Bulb would 100% be played in. I'm not entirely sure that Mermails would waste a spot and play Bulb, simply because their level 7 monsters are their monsters. They really don't need the level 8 Synchros. While this deck, Dragons, kind of have to go to the extra deck. They don't have to go to the extra deck to win, I mean, but they're going to. Why not? So take away the Big Eye, the Dracosac. I don't necessarily ban them. I honestly feel that Big Eye could be banned if this can't be a card. Big Eye can't be a card. Snatch Gel can't be a card. Or Change of Heart. Or Brain Control. Neither can Big Eye. And lastly, has nothing to do with it. Why the fuck is this card at 1? Thanks for watching, guys.